I just felt like I needed to remind people, in case they're watching on my level, which is getting near low life, to, well, I don't know if the channels are still on YouTube. They've taken a lot away, but they warned us, and they've been warning us for since the World War II, that, well, it wasn't so much warning as just like tiptoeing around. It's called the totalitarian tiptoe. Um, the Agenda 2130, what it involves. See, that's when all of their climate action plans would be implemented onto the population, and every community, including mine, and every city has their own climate action plans. Now, all this is warlords knocking on your door and saying, it's time for you to fight. We are going to try all these kinds of things on you, and it is going to happen. In fact, you should prepare. We want to, we're giving you a fair warning. It's up to you to learn how to survive. But this is all under the guise of climate change, which there isn't anything like that. There is world war being softly declared on you on a global scale. They say, it's us against you. And if you look at it, the global military thing, they just want one military. And they kind of cloak it in like, well, yeah, we have aliens out there, and blah blah blah. And it's like, no, it's an imprisonment where they've taken the reason why that you are even in that institution, which is it would be a school otherwise, and you wouldn't know, you wouldn't it would be a useless school if it wasn't intergalactic. If you weren't learning how to get into being, if not a co-creator, but an actual creator, and get into what you are capable of with all of this material called the universe, mainly the living aspect of it, the organic living aspect of it, because there isn't any way that you're going to, like, say, graduate your awareness into the creation of creation, say, going beyond into the non-physical. People aren't even getting past their own noses, talk about the physical, let alone the non-physical. So a lot of people aren't making it here on this planet, and that's just the nature of how intense this is. And like Indians would tell you, it's like, you just come here, take care of the land. Really, the shamanism is much more less bleak looking. These people that have no sense of spirituality or the non-physical, they just see dirt, rocks, and trees, and let's run for money, and I'm going to die soon. Their bodies are going to, that. And there's something missing there. First of all, they're missing the grace of God, the higher intelligence. Anyway, let's get back to, yes, how could all that happen? Well, if you lose faith in God, then you don't have a leader, you don't have a backer, you don't have you don't have a foundation that you're working with. Your constitution is most likely weak. And so you're going to run for safety, I mean, there's still especially if there's still a chance for you, you run and hide. There's all kinds of signs on the planet where you can see people have just the healthy ones, they're climbing up and over, and they're just trying to sit there and be, because spiritually, that's really what we're here to do, is just, I could swear it's to do as less as possible. You do not take on those thoughts. You don't let them, you don't cater to your mind, and you don't let your thoughts host your life. You take control of it. Like Lao Tzu says, like, we split the atom, we made an atom bomb a long time ago. But you'll never see one set off until, when people couldn't control their minds, we just thought about it, we knew it, we could see it mathematically, but what did we do? Heat some tea up. We just had a cup of tea over it. Look at each other. Man, I hope nobody really actually does that. That would be stupid. It would just be plain stupid. Use an H-bomb instead. You don't split atoms. You just use an H-bomb. Anyway, that's what women are doing. It's hydrogen. Make it rain again, expand, get some compost, mulch it up, heat it a little bit. Life promoting. Anyway, getting back to God, and so that's what is going on, is because, you know, it's so sad to see the human organism going belly up, first of all, rendered on their knees. But just has gone belly up, you should know that in your microclimatic conditions, there are ways to bounce back, but you have to fight back, and everybody has to take the inorganic team to court. What I'm saying is very real. Go on to any other channels, and they'll tell you, even real. I can't think of their names right now. Who's that woman? The woman who predicted that they're gonna fry up Northern California, and of course the electric company would be getting the finger pointed at, and they act like, oh, accident, and we need to. And that's a warlord right there. That's a non-human fucking cage encasement. It's okay to have electricity, but the way that they have been using it, it's okay to have water. It's okay to go get your own water, but the way that they have been trickling it in, it's okay to make your own food, but the way that they've been trickling it in and just using it to, you know, to manipulate and get the entire population to do for what? For money? To do anything and everything but take care of your land, make sure the water is clean so that you can just keep the food going. And now going back to, God, Shadi, you just want to live in the dirt and be basic bones to the fucking and it's like, no. But that's where we've been rendered down to. That's where somehow they've got us fucking hardly wearing any armory. Our housing is just torchable. We don't know how long it's going to be here or how long it has been going on, that they've been erasing and then redoing and then erasing and redoing. Who is it? Somebody who holds the goddamn human species like this. Oh, look, here's a man. Here's a woman. Let's go like this. It's literally, they have dollies in their hand. But this is humanity. And they're controlling them because nobody has a mind of their own, especially this one. Hello, woman. What the fuck do you think you're doing there, psycho? You don't know God, but you keep having kids, huh? Well, here you go. You're being controlled now because you don't know who your leader are. Oh, let's put them together. Yeah, let's make them go like this. Let's set them